Welcome back to Weekly Tips and Tactics. Thank you so much for being here. This has been an amazing week. We are talking all about creating our mastery and what that really looks like. So I want to touch base really quick on how I feel about goals. Goals are something that you either hit or you miss. They are something that when you reach them, you feel, okay, I did that, and then there's nothing left to do. Whereas when we have aspirations, things that we desire to attain, we are more likely to move on from there. So it's more like a milestone, it's an accomplishment, and we keep building on it. It doesn't truly have that hard, fast stop. So once you score a goal or a touchdown, that's over, it's done. You either hit it or you miss it, you get a certain amount of points, right? Of course, you're always aspiring to get the next one, I get it. But with aspirations, they just have a lot more longevity. They're just deeper. But really, what's more important is how we go about thinking about it. How do we create that desire, that need? And I know a lot of folks truly focus on that end game, and it really creates a lot of future trip and anxiety. Like, how am I ever going to get there? And the beauty is in the creating or the cultivating of the objectives, those things that are going to step by step create, build, move you forward, etc. So really those systems and processes that are going to serve you going forward, lifelong, manageable, maintainable, that ultimately create or produce that aspiration. But without them, it doesn't. And so once we, start cultivating those and conditioning them, they become a way of living, a way of being, and a way of existing. So when we're building our mastery, now that we have all of these skill sets and tools and tactics that we've been cultivating, for months now, before we move into esteem building, which is coming up next, starting next week, I'm so excited for that. We want to really look at the skill sets, the tactics, the methods, the modalities that have been working for us, those things that we're like, oh, that really resonated with me, I'm going to hold on to that. Or those things that are serving you. We really want to capitalize on them so that we are creating that mastery. And to do that, we have to look at what are the systems and processes that are going to keep it going as we move forward into the next phase. Because we're not done. We are so not done. So below, I'm dropping in some things that I really want you to consider, some things that you really want to be doing and thinking about. Because again, growth isn't going to happen if we're idle. We have to be in motion. We have to be doing tasks, and even when that's just being in observation. So take a read below. Hopefully you listened to Mastering the Drop, a real view of recovery this week. Hopefully you've read some of the posts that have been going out this week. I know that a few of them are really long, and thank you so much for being patient and reading them. And all of the interaction and communication that I've had on those has been outstanding. Anyway, take a look below, reach out, ask me questions, because again, we're building your mastery. This is unique to each and every one of you. There isn't one single answer that I can give you that is going to be one size fits all. We are all individual beings, and we need our own methods and processes that are going to fit into our life and serve us in that life, versus trying to compare ourselves to somebody else and the way that they've done it and the outcomes that they've attained. We want to be looking to attain our own outcomes, those things that we aspire to experience. Anyway, I will talk to you soon. Have a great weekend.